the two countries have very, very close relationships, both politically, economically, and otherwise. So this actually has necessitated the two countries to actually up their game in terms of migration. This is critical because there are sister countries that share borders, and also the people of the two countries, they're actually related, because you find that you have people from Botswana have relations in Namibia, and those that in Namibia have relations in Botswana, across the borders, just from the southern part of the border to the extreme northern part of the border in the Kalahari area. So they are basically one people. Hence, they need to actually have relations at political level that can actually enhance a movement of people across borders. So people move, whether it's weddings, funerals, cultural activities. We have Namibians going to Botswana to attend cultural events, and those that from Botswana going to Namibia also to attend cultural events. So in terms of migration, in terms of movement, there's a lot of movement between the two member states because they are basically one people.
You have recently agreed to develop the one-stop border post. What has necessitated the two countries to make this arrangement? Yeah,
this was necessitated by the desire by the two countries to enhance travel, to enhance migration, to enhance seamless movement of goods between the two member states, to enhance tourism as well, because we know that when people move across borders, when there are delays, especially when it comes to issues of trade, when there are delays at the borders, because one has to stop at this border, process at this border, process also at another border. There are cost implications, and these costs actually are translated to the consumers. So hence the need to actually fast track movement across borders so that the economic development also is enhanced in terms of trade. And also, we know that we are now moving towards the African Continental Free Trade Area, whereby our region is going to also be trading with other regions in Africa. So hence the need for us to ensure that there is seamless movement of goods, so that our countries and our regions can also gain what we call a competitive advantage. So these are very, very important. Hence the need to seamlessly move goods across the borders by removing some of the seams that are critical in terms of trade facilitation.
Okay. So you recently you held a trial run of the operationalization of the one-stop border post. Could you tell us how it went?
No, it went very well. In fact, really, it went very well. We are quite very, very happy with the start of the trial run, because when you have such a trial run, one thing that is critical is the data exchange, because now we have Namibians sitting in Botswana, and Botswana also sitting in Namibia. So the data exchange, they should be able to talk to each other. Those that are in Namibia, systems that are in Namibia, systems that are in Botswana, they should continue to talk with the systems that are in Namibia. So it went very well. The data exchange went very well. The itemization of cargo went very well. Of course, we had some hiccups there, which were we managed to resolve. In terms of signages, when people come, it was first time, people are confused, not knowing where to go. Yes, we still find some people that are going to Botswana, still stopping in Namibia, but they still needed to be directed that no, now you don't stop in Namibia, you just go and stop in Botswana. Those that are going to Botswana, those that are coming from Botswana, they just go straight to Namibia. So there was still that confusion, which we know that within a few days, our people should now be in a position to know what is actually happening.
Okay.
So other than those small hiccups, it went very well, and we are quite satisfied with the trial run.
Mm-hmm. So this was just a trial run. When can we expect it to be fully operational?
In fact, we are saying it's a trial run because we're starting.
Mm-hmm.
We're starting because for us to actually to see where we have hiccups, and then we'll try to actually to rectify. But we're hoping, just as we have started on the second, we are not going to stop. It's not a pilot that we are going to stop and then say now we are going back to try and rectify. No, we are just continuing. So just as we have started the pilot the trial run on the second, the one-stop border post is now operational. What we are just waiting for is for it to be launched by our principals in terms of heads of state at a date that will be determined by the head of state to come and launch it. But we are not stopping. We are continuing as a one-stop border post. We are saying it's a trial run because we needed maybe a week or two to ensure that we where we still need to grease, we do grease. Where we still need to rectify, we still rectify. But we are not stopping. The one-stop border post is now operational.
So practically, it's up and running.
It's up and running. Yes, it's up and running. Because stopping it would only serve to confuse the public. So we are not going to stop. We are continuing with the trial run now as a one-stop border post, as operationalizing the one-stop border post until it is launched.
Yeah.
So now we can actually we can now say actually say that confidently say that now we have a one-stop border post between Botswana and Namibia.
Mm-hmm. Well, lastly, how is the public responding?
No, the public, the response from the public was very, welcoming, and they welcomed the initiative very, very well. Mm-hmm. And we have had, comments from both the tourists, because we had a lot of tourists coming in. We had a response from members of the public as well as the drivers, truck drivers. We're quite happy with the initiative, and where they were actually saying this initiative should actually be replicated to all other borders here in Namibia as well as in Botswana. Yes, fortunately in Botswana already there's a one-stop border post between Botswana and Zambia at Kasungula. So this is the second one-stop border post for Botswana. Yet for Namibia, it's still the first one-stop border post, and we are hoping, therefore, that this will be replicated in other borders like Wenela border as well as Oshikango, and probably the southern borders also, Aramsle and all that, where we have a lot of trade moving. And let me also end by probably giving a request, just maybe to the public also, that they should just have some patience with us, because you know that as we are starting, we might have some hiccups there and there, but we are resolving everything. They should just be patient and enjoy the one-stop border post.